by one particular thing, and I dug it up for this episode. Oh, we both know this so
it gives
well.
me the creeps.
Guys, the creeps. What a word to say about it. It's so funny. The SEGA CD here, which at that time was such a cool system. You know, you had your Genesis games you could put in. You could even put a power-based converter on that.
Absolutely.
Play Master System games, and it had the SEGA CD in here. Let me open this up. I haven't opened that up. This is my original one that I bought back then.
Now it's misery in a box.
It's misery in a box because I sold my entire collection to buy this one unit from Master Player. That was their name.
Okay.
And they're just like ringing my games through, like Space Megaforce, and oh my god.
Yeah, they were probably rubbing their hands thinking, we got a sucker today.
Yeah, and I still think I had to pay an extra like $100 or some ridiculous amount.
It was expensive.
It was really expensive. Space Megaforce, I keep thinking about.
Yeah, definitely was not worth it for me, but...
I know, so we wanted to come in and tell this story, how I absolutely betrayed and screwed over Andrew nearly 29 years ago for a SEGA CD. And I still think it's a very compact, really cool little machine. It's all in one, but not worth the price of admission. I mean...
Not for me, it wasn't.
No, we should have just got a SEGA CD add-on, throwing that on. And that should have done it.
That would have been a lot less painful in hindsight.
Yeah, for sure. And we won't even get into all the other things like where people back then were talking about the TurboGrafx CD versus the Genesis CD. That's a whole other thing. We used to have arguments with a friend down the street.
Yep.
Our friend Dave.
Yep.
Oh my God, he just constantly arguing and all of that. But guys, have you ever made a mistake that big? Have you ever sold your entire collection? Have you ever recommended to a friend of yours buy a machine and they bought it and they hated it? We had it happen here 29 years ago. We got over it. We're still hanging out, which is a good thing. But it's one of those things I still feel bad about, and if I could change the past, I think I would a little bit. But at the same time, I did enjoy my experience with Lunar. I really did. I thought it was a really fun game and all of that. And completely memorable and lost in time now.
Absolutely.
There's no more Lunar. That's like a done deal. And